there, welcome to New Leaf Table. I am your very grateful host, Chef E, and today we're gonna make a really simple bone-in pork chop recipe. We're gonna have an avocado sauce to go with it and a truffled cauliflower rice for our side. Super easy, super delicious, and you're gonna love it. So to start off, I'm gonna go through our ingredients. We have bone-in, really high quality pork chops. I encourage the bone in. You're gonna get really juicy pork chops that aren't dried out, and you're gonna get the benefit of the bone with the collagen in your meat. We also have our fresh chopped parsley. We have ground cumin, a little bit of salt, some fresh ground pepper. We have our grass-fed butter and our onion powder. These are gonna be our dry rub that we'll put on the pork chops. And then we're gonna use a method of cooking our pork chops where we'll sear them on the stove and then finish them with a more gentle heat in the oven so that it keeps them juicy and really delectable for the long term. So your very first step you wanna do, preheat your oven to 400 degrees and go ahead and stick your oven safe, either cast iron or stainless steel pan in the oven so it can heat with your oven. This is gonna help when you sear your meat, and it's gonna save you steps in the long run. So to start off, we will pat our pork chops dry. Just take a paper towel and get them nice and dry. That helps with the searing, keeps all the juices inside. And then we'll just add our seasonings. You'll wanna do both sides with a little bit of salt. You'll want your cumin. Let me just do this. Your parsley and onion powder, and then some fresh ground pepper. And then you can just take them, you can give them a little rub on both sides with the seasonings. Get them nice seasoned up. So now that we got all of our seasonings on our dry rub on our pork chops, so I'm gonna pull our pan out of the oven that's been heating in the oven. Make sure and use your oven mitts, and I'll stick it right here on the burner. Set your burner to medium, and then you'll take your grass-fed butter, just drop it in the pan and let it melt real quick. Shouldn't take long at all. Just give it a nice little good swirl. The pan nice and coated. Okay, now that our butter's melted, we're gonna take our pork chops and just drop them in the pan and let them sear on this one side. If they smoke a little bit, that's okay. If it's in excess, you can turn the heat down just a little bit. Okay, so you're gonna let those sear on each side for about 3 minutes. Super simple. So good quality pork, especially bone-in, is a really good source of protein. It has lots of good antioxidants. It has psyllium, which is anti-inflammatory. It's really antioxidant for your body, as well as it's an excellent source of zinc, which is really good for brain health and immune function. So once these have seared for about 3 minutes on one side, I'm just gonna flip them. And the benefit of having your pan that's already been heating in the oven is it'll continue to sear, and I can just go ahead and pop these in the oven. Makes it super simple and easy and fast. You wanna keep them in the oven for about 6 to 10 minutes. You check them after 6. They'll wanna get to 135 degrees to about 145. You can use an instant read thermometer to just check out the temperature once your 6 minutes are up. So while our pork is in the oven, we're gonna make our really simple cauliflower truffle rice. It will be a family favorite, I guarantee. So to start off with, I linked the fresh cauliflower rice in your cart. If you have a whole cauliflower, that's fine. You'll just wanna wash it, destem it, de-leaf it, and either use a box grater or a food processor to rice it. I'm just gonna turn on my burner to about medium-high heat. Throw some oil in the pan and add my cauliflower. I'm gonna stir to get it all coated and add a pinch of sea salt. So cauliflower is a sulfur-rich veggie. It's super easy to replace a starchy veggie in dishes, and it is very detoxifying for the body. It helps with hormonal control as well as cellular function. So I added my oil, a little bit of salt to the pan. I'm gonna cover the cauliflower and let it sit for about 6 minutes. It kind of steams the cauliflower that way and gets super tender. You can let it go for longer if you want. It just depends on how tender you want your cauliflower. We'll finish it with a little black pepper, truffle oil, and a pinch of truffle salt. It'll be delicious. So it's been about 8 minutes. I'm gonna pull the pork chops out of the oven and just check the temperature on them. They're nice and brown. So just take your instant read thermometer. If you don't have one, that's okay. Just go by about 8 to 10 minutes. We're at 155, which is perfect. Now we're gonna transfer our pork chops to a plate and let them rest for about 10 minutes. While the pork chops rest, we'll make our avocado sauce for the base of the pork chops. So it's been about 6 minutes on our cauliflower rice. Let's give it a look. Super tender. Got a lot of that good brown flavor. So we're just gonna add a little bit of our truffle oil, about a tablespoon, and a pinch of truffle salt, and it'll be delicious. And some fresh ground pepper. So while the pork is resting, we're gonna make our avocado sauce. Pork is gonna go over it. It's gonna be delicious. So we'll start with our lemon. It'll give you a really good boost of vitamin C. I really like this little lemon squeezer. It saves you having to get seeds everywhere. So we'll do 1 whole lemon. Oops. We'll do chopped scallions. We'll do our avocado, 1 whole avocado. So the great thing about avocado is it's a really good healthy fat. Also has more potassium in it than a whole banana. We'll do a little bit of hot sauce of your choice. Some Italian seasoning, a little bit of olive oil, some fresh ground mustard, and some salt and pepper. If the sauce is a little thick, you can add a little water at the end to give it a little more liquid. And then just blend it up. I feel like that's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna plate up what we have and show you what the finished product looks like. So just put a couple of tablespoons of your avocado sauce on a plate. Add your pork chop. Add your cauliflower rice. And there you have it. Super delicious. Thanks for watching, guys. To subscribe to New Leaf Table's meal plan service with weekly meals and easy delivery through your existing Amazon Fresh membership, visit our website at newleaftable.com. And also, please hit the subscribe button to our YouTube channel. I'm gonna pull our pan that's been heating in the oven out of the oven. So it's, woo! My eyes are burning. Do that again. Okay. I am ready.